Hi everyone, I want to introduce my hero, Monkey King. I tried to find the hero in my memory. When I was a kid, we do not have many electricity instruments. Actually, the only electricity we can have is the TV in black and white version. When I grow bigger and older and I have more vivid memory, I get access to many books, comics, and some of the characters from Japan, such as Doraemon, and some of them from American such as Story, and some of them from China, of course, such as who is a Monkey King. Monkey King has ability to with a Monkey King has ability to cloud leaping, shape shifting, diamond killing, and magic stuff wielding. He's the ultimate bad boy made good. He causes havoc in heaven, uproar and the sea, returns from the dead to continue his mischief, and even survives the fires of heaven. He's so powerful, only the Buddha can subdue him. And in the end, he finds the redemption as the faithful servant and protector of the saintly monk Xuanzang, who is on a pilgrim to collect the scriptures. And why did the monkey king came from? First, there was a rock, and after many years, it becomes burst and jump out a monkey. That's Monkey King. Sun Kong first appeared in The Journey to the West, one of the four great classic novels of Chinese literature. It was written by Wu Cheng'en in the second half of the 16th century CE and tells a fictionalized, romanticized version of Buddhist monk Xuanzang's real life from China to India in the 7th century. However, the book is more than a fictionalized travel. It's one of the great fantasy novels of world literature. It's a wonderful blend of historic fact, folk beliefs, and the distance and the Buddha traditions held together by the figure of the Monkey King. Next, I want to talk about the journey of Monkey King. First part of the journey is called adventure. Monkey King grew up in the temple as an orphan, and Xuanzang was chosen to complete tasks to fetch the scriptures. Xuanzang starts on his pilgrimage to the western heavens. The second part is refusal adventure. Both Monkey King and Zhubaji rejected tasks appointed them by the goddess Guanyin. They had lived a comfortable life and they had on territories. There was no reason for them to append what they had to undertake such a perilous mission. The third part is meeting the mentor. After Monkey King rejected the task to accompany Xuanzang, the monk started the journey alone. The goddess Guanyin plotted to have Monkey King cross paths with Xuanzang while he was on his way. Xuanzang was given a magical hair clasp by Guanyin. If he could trick Monkey King to west, then Monkey had to become his disciple and go to west with him. After a short encounter, Monkey King was fooled into wearing the hair clasp and became submissive to Xuanzang and agreed to the journey with Xuanzang. The first part is approach. Xuanzang was aware that his pilgrim wouldn't be easy. That's why he appointed 4 disciplines to protect him along the way. They encountered multiple demons and temptations along the way. But despite there is adversities, they were determined to get to the Holy Source and continued. The fifth part is in the novel that was 8100 designed by the author. They acted as a test for Xuanzang and his disciples, and the hurdles were a combination of physical, mental, and emotional trials, which consist of temptations, their great enemies, and even their deepest vulnerabilities. The demon's motion was to eat Xuanzang because by doing so can gain immortality. Zhubaji's biggest vulnerability is that he can't resist the beautiful woman. The demons always try to take advantage of that and set up traps. The sixth part is the reward. After they had been formed as a team for a while, the five of them finally developed a rapport and trust with each other. They developed the ability to tell which demons were evil and which needed help instead. They became confident in each other's skills and abilities, and they knew that they would reach their destination with a short time. The second part is the road back. When they saw that there weren't any more difficulties in front of them, the demons had one final trick back their sleeves. That was a seasoned and wealthy demon who tricked the monk, and the demon transformed into an old woman and asked Shenzhang for help. Shenzhang thought she was really a human and wanted help. However, Monkey King recognized old woman was a demon immediately and they killed her in front of the monk. Shenzhang was furious and cast a spell on Monkey King. Both physically and mentally hurt, Monkey King left them and returned home. The journey was in danger of falling apart without the Monkey King. And the eighth part is the resurgence. This group finally arrived in India after 8100 and orders, and they asked for the service. They were asked to give something in return. They refused this treat. As a result, the celebrations they were handed were wordless, so they had to turn to Buddha from heaven for help. Monkey King returned to the fellowship, and the Buddha agreed to let them pass the test and told them the right thing to do in order to get the scriptures. The ninth part is the return with exile. Once they had achieved the objective, the group was able to return home and took the soldiers back to Tang Emperor with honor. And this storytelling structure indeed remarkable. Journey to West is one of the most beloved stories in China and has a huge impact in Asia and in the world. Every in China, Japan, there will be hundreds of movies, video games, and apps derived from this tale. In this Buddhist age, the story and the sculpture had a timeless appeal to the mass audiences. And at last, I will talk about what Monkey King inspired me. Uh, the first thing Monkey King teaches me is that I can have any kinds of emotions. Monkey King might be a monkey, but his anger, anxiety, and arrogance are all human. His impulsive behavior, optimistic attitude, and strong sense of self-worth make him to be himself, not other one else. And the same punch, he's so like me. I know that it feels like to be disrespected. I know what it's like to lose control. I yet for spiritual enlightenment, and I know that the effort needed for enlightenment sometimes feel like a golden band that can squeeze the life out of me at any time without warning. Another thing King teaches me is that sometimes slow down is good. Slow down allow us time to reflect and then opportunity to transform ourselves to the next growth curve. It's hard to transform when you are moving at breakneck speed. Even the Monkey King has trouble with that. The Monkey King was always on the move, but he also knew when it was time to slow down and learn. It was during his imprisonment and the mountain and the journey west that he learned and mastered his powers. The last thing Monkey King teach me is that we should resistance, learning for freedom. Monkey King first was born from a stone. He crashed out of stone and free from the stone. And then he learned Kung Fu from the master. And then he had the ability to live free in the forest. And he always wants more. He wants freedom in the whole world. I should do the same thing, conquer the difficulties I face right now, and fight for the freedom of myself.